Alright, so chapter 3, section 5, this is part 2, so it's the second half of what we did on Friday, which was adding matrices. Today we're going to multiply them by a number. So we're not multiplying them together, we're just multiplying them times some number. So that number that we're multiplying to our matrix is called a scalar. And when we multiply our matrix by a scalar, we have to multiply everything in our matrix by that scalar.
Can you choose it, or?
No, it'll tell you what to multiply.
Okay.
So we're just taking that one number outside, multiplying it to all of our numbers inside, and all of those numbers stay in the same position that they were. Alright, so our first example, multiply matrix by a scalar. So here we have to find 5r. So we're multiplying 5 times everything in our matrix. So we have 12, 8, 6, negative 16, 4, and 19. So first thing we need to do is multiply 5 times negative 12, then 5 times 8, then 5 times 6, then 5 times negative 16, 5 times 4, and 5 times 19. So what is 5 times negative 12? Negative 60, perfect. What's 5 times 8? 40. 5 times 6? 30. 5 times negative 16? Negative 80. 5 times 4? 20. And 5 times 19? 95. So then this is our answer. You don't have to write this step here. This was just me showing you that you multiply 5 times each thing. If you can just see that you multiply 5 times 12, and that's going to go here. 5 times 8, that goes here. You don't have to write this whole step if you want, because all you're doing is multiplying 5 times everything. Any questions? All right. Page. Here we need. Yes. All right. Now we need to find negative 4 times t. So we are multiplying our whole matrix by negative 4. So we have negative 4 as our scalar. Inside we have 8, 0, 3, negative 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 2, and 9. So first, we have 4 times 8. Negative 4 times 8. What would that be? Negative 32. Negative 4 times 0. Negative 4 times 3. Negative 12. And negative 4 times negative 2. 8. All right, now onto our bottom row. Negative 4 times negative 1. Positive 4. Negative 4 times negative 4. 16, and negative 4 times negative 2, and negative 4 times 9. Negative 36. Perfect. So this is our answer. On the next page, we have some properties of matrix operations. So this works for adding and subtracting and multiplying. So the commutative property, which you don't have to know the names, just know that you can do this. So we can add a plus b, and it is the same thing as saying b plus a. This is the same as if we were just adding numbers together. 1 plus 2 is the same thing as 2 plus 1. Next, we have our associative property. So if we add a plus b plus c, it's the same thing as adding a and then b plus c. So it doesn't matter the order that we add them in if we're adding everything. Next, we have the left scalar distributive property. If we're multiplying a scalar that's to the left, we distribute it. And same thing if it's on the right, we distribute it. So our scalar could be written in front or behind, and we just distribute it. Or we could add our two matrices together, so we could add a plus b first and then multiply. So we can distribute, or add the parentheses first, then multiply. Okay, so our last example for the day. We need to find what negative 4 times b minus 3 times a is. So let's write it out. We have negative 4 times our matrix b, which is negative 4, minus 8, 2, and negative 3, and then minus 3 times our matrix A, which is negative 9, 12, 2, negative 6. What should we do first? Multiply. So let's multiply negative 4 times our matrix B. So negative 4 times negative 4. 16. Negative 4 times negative 8. 32. Remember, negative times a negative is a positive, so both of those are positives. Negative 4 times 2. Negative 8. And negative 4 times negative 3. 12. So now I'm going to keep this minus in the middle there and just multiply a positive 3 to everything. So what's 3 times negative 9? Negative 27. What's 3 times 12? 36. What's 3 times 2? 6. And 3 times negative 6? Negative 18. Perfect. Last step is to subtract. Can I subtract these two? Yep, remember they have to be the same size in order to subtract. What am I going to subtract first? So 16 minus negative 27, which would be what? So 16 minus negative 27, that goes here, and it's going to go here. What does minus a negative mean? So we add them together. So this would be 43. So that's why it helps to write it out. That way you can see if you're subtracting a negative, you know you have to add. Next, we have 32 minus 36. 32 minus 36. Awesome. Negative 4. What do we do next? negative 8 minus 6. Negative 8 minus 6, awesome, negative 14. Good job. And then what's last? 12 minus negative 18. So 12 minus negative 18 becomes positive. So what would it be? 30. So this is our final answer. Any questions? Oh, no, you don't have to turn in the notes today. So you don't have to turn in the notes. What time does this class end? We have a different schedule today. Ten 40.
Are we gonna have a quiz on this or a test before we go on Christmas break?
Yes, we're gonna have a test on this, and it's gonna be on all of chapter 3, which remember chapter 3 was solving systems of equations with substitution and elimination. So we'll have a few questions like from the last test on our next test, but it'll be mostly, this is 3.5 and 3.6. So it'll be mostly these two sections with a couple from the last, but we're gonna have a test next Tuesday, so a week from tomorrow.